Good morning, my crafty friends, and I hope that you are excited for this Saturday morning and that you enjoy my little walkthrough here of my Counterfeit Kit blog club blog. I'm just gonna mess it up. Okay, so I want to show you really quick their inspiration kit. So what this is a Counterfeit Kit club blog. They post every month. One of their master forgers, that's what they call basically their design team, chooses a kit that's out in the world somewhere. It can be 5 years old, 10 years old, however old. They choose a kit to use as their inspiration for colors and papers and jumping off point to create a kit of their own products, their own stuff at home from their stash. And then the challenge is to use that kit as much as possible during the month. So I also found this other hop that's called How to Kill a Kit with Style. And I started looking into that, and it's hosted by Sarah Scraps and her other friends. And that one is similar, where without any inspiration, they just pull together a kit of some sort. They pull together some supplies that they want to use, and they post a video at the beginning of the month, and then at the end, as the month goes along, they post more videos, and then at the end of the month, they post a layout share to show what they created with that kit. So, and how much they killed of it. So, this month, for the Counterfeit Kit Club blog, I'm going to say it wrong, I'm so sorry. The Counterfeit Kit Club blog, the inspiration kit was mostly from Bungalow Lane, which is a Paige Evans collection. And the papers were from mostly the Bungalow Lane, and here's the stickers. And so I looked at my stash. Now I do have Bungalow Lane. I ordered it. Good morning, Kate Andrews. Nice to see you today. So I do have Bungalow Lane in my store, and I ordered it. I ordered the paper, just the paper pad. I ordered the stickers. I ordered the ephemera, the foam stickers. But for myself, I only bought the foam stickers and the cardstock stickers. And this is how I store them in these sleeves. Now, so what I did was I saw this kit and I said, okay, it's mostly Bungalow Lane. I know I don't have the papers for this, but that's okay. I love pulling papers and making my own kit. Actually doing something with that kit is a completely different story, but the plan is to do that. So I know, aren't these colors just so pretty? Okay, and I apologize for all the guys out there doing the yard, if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's kind of loud where I am. Okay, so yeah, so all I did was I knew I had these stickers, and I said, well, I know that this is, and the reason I think I pulled these for myself is because it has kind of a crafty feel to it, and it's very fallish, which is okay. I love this cat laying on the couch. The books, you know, the little cross stitch, the coffee. I love coffee. Stories. There's words in here about home and resting and snuggling and being cozy, and that's great. Home is where my crafts are. I mean, how can I turn that down? So that's why I grabbed this for myself originally. That's what inspired me to get it. I really love carefully crafted, just little stories, little things that have to do with crafting. Anything like that is, I love. I felt like it had a very just homemade kind of feel to it. So what I did last night, and I did it kind of with the lighting not that great, I went and I pulled up my, I pulled out the stickers and I tried to go through my paper and figure out what I had. Well, I had just recently opened up some older paper pads. So I'm going to put these kind of up here so you can see the colors to get kind of an inspiration of the colors, okay? So hopefully that'll help you see what I did. So as I go along, here's what I pulled. I pulled out some dark blue paper. There's some dark blue also in here. There's some dark blue. There's some yellow, gold. There's a lot of gold accents. There's kind of this pinky orangey color. and a really pretty kind of mustardy yellow color. So those are some little papers that I pulled. I thought those would be great for just backing photos. And then as I went along, and now I'm also trying to figure out what photos I'm going to use, because most of my photos are of my son, and so these photos, this collection seems to be more about, you know, family, I guess. I guess I could do some photos of family. I have a couple of photos of just my family. I don't have that many because we aren't big on taking photos because we're just 3 of us and there's nobody to take our photos. So I'm going to go through and show you what I pulled. Now, I pulled them in kind of an order of, in kind of the order of what I found first, and this is kind of what I found last. So this is sort of, it'll look funny as we go along. Don't look at the back. It's mostly the back. Oh, let me get my cat. He wants to go out, of course. Interrupt my video so that you can go out. Go on, go. Okay. I guess he decided he wasn't interested in the ribbon anymore. Okay, so I did pull from These Days, and These Days is kind of a softer pastel color collection. Like this is the color palette of the These Days collection, but I really liked it These Days and the papers from it because of the coffee and because of the trees. Like she has trees, so I've pulled a couple of different things. I really love these little X's. I just love those anyway. You know, the little line drawing here. So some of this will work. I think the colors are a little bit light, but they're almost like the same color palette, just if you just lightened it a little bit. So this would have worked pretty well anyway. That's a sticker collection I pulled for it. Okay, so I love this wood grain. I feel like wood grain is very homey and works really well. I think I'll just try to put it so that you can't see the back because I don't want you to see the back. Again, this was These Days. Some of the things on here is a cut apart. I didn't pull it for the back. I pulled it for this page just because home and some of the little phrases, the houses, you know, I just thought the cut aparts would be a great starting point. I felt like this page was beautiful and the colors just seemed to really work. I think it could definitely work with these colors. Like I said, again, it's a little bit on the lighter side, but I do think that it could work. I think it's a good accent. Like just even these colors as the you know, title of the page, I think would be beautiful. I mean, this is the funny part. I don't even usually scrap with pattern paper very often, so so this is kind of funny that I pulled all these papers and I'm going to try to figure out how to use them in a month, and I just I very rarely even use pattern paper. As much as I love to collect it, I still end up just putting ink on a background, and then so I'm going to have to really push myself to kind of get out of that comfort level, that comfort zone, and use my paper. Okay, so because we have a lot more paper coming into the store soon, and I know I'm going to want to buy most of it. So this is another one. Again, the color palettes, the colors are a little bit lighter because it's from These Days, but I do think it will work really, really well. I think, oh, look how pretty. This is kind of like a wallpaper, and here's the cat, you know? I just think it's really adorable, and it will work. All right, so I had to pull in my crafty paper. I have a few pages from a couple different collections that are about crafting. The colors aren't perfect, but, you know, we can make it work. There's a sewing machine, which I love. There's a camera. Here's a camera on here. You know, stay focused. I thought some of this could work. The teal doesn't really work with the color palette, but, you know, some of this might work a little bit. So I could finagle it. I'm not that worried about it, but I just wanted to include this page as part of my kit. Of course, here's another one I had to include in it because it's a sewing machine and it's crafting. And then also, and look at these, there's little buttons. And then also look, it's all little buttons. Again, it's a little bit brighter, but look, it really works with like just the little snippets of those colors. I think it really still works. And it would be super sweet, and, you know, I think it would work. So either one of these pages, sometimes it's hard to know what to do with a page that's an all-over design like this. So that'll be a fun challenge to do. something with this. Okay, so here's part of where I got more into when I was pulling really more closely to the colors. So this page, this is a Maggie Holmes. I think this is even from Road Trip, which is one of her new, Round Trip, which is her new line. But the blue worked really well. I thought it kind of looked like denim, which is really fun and very, to me, very homey and comfortable. So I feel like that worked really, really well. And I think I'll just give you a little glimpse here of how these pages look together. I think all of these, like I'll go through them separately, but you can kind of see how all of these kind of work with these colors. I really think that they did, and I really like them a lot. So, okay, so there's that denim. It's called Journey from Round Trip. Again, these colors do not work. This one, pretty good. This is mostly the B-sides. This is called, this is Marigold. It's called Stay True. That mustardy yellow. I'm not a big mustard fan like UK, but just hoping that I can kind of bring it in. Now, here's my thing. I didn't want this to feel like a fall collection because, I mean, I don't have like fall photos necessarily. We don't really have fall in Houston. So maybe I'll have more photos next year for that. I don't know. But so I just wanted to make it a little bit brighter. Here, this is a little bit of pink. Look, you cat to be kidding me right now. That's so funny. I have so many cat photos. I could totally do a cat photo. I kind of wish this wasn't a husky because I don't have a husky. But, you know, this cat, like, that's so adorable. I wish I had a bunny. My sister has bunnies. So that one's good. I like that one a lot. That one's called High Note, the pink one. Because on the back it has music. This one is the B-side of Sweet Sunshine Marigold. I thought these blues worked pretty well. Again, the dark blue and the light blue. You know, sometimes it's nice to just have something that's a little bit of an accent, even if it doesn't work perfectly. I think it'll work fine. I like to tear paper. I like to cut paper. I like to use little bits and pieces, so it won't necessarily be the whole thing overpowering it. All right, when I saw this one, I thought it was super cute, and I thought that the colors worked. I don't know if they really work now that I'm in the daylight. Where's my... This is kind of what I was using as my color inspiration here. So, I mean, I think it could, if I really wanted it to. So I'll just keep that one kind of in the back. It's from Hey Hello. It's the B-side. It's called Scattered Blossoms. I mean, this one could, it doesn't even really work. I thought it might work, but it doesn't. Okay. This one is the B-side of another Hey Hello called Sentiment Strips. Very, very original. Thought the pink worked, and I like the overall design. So, you know, I don't have a huge stash of papers, so I was just kind of working through what I had last night. And this is what I pulled. Okay, I thought the birds and the light blue, I thought this went really, really well. This is also called Birdies from Hey Hello. Yeah, I thought it was really super sweet and cute. You know, birds don't necessarily go with being home, but it could work. Again, you don't have to make it about being at home, right? Or being cozy or being hygge or whatever that phrase is. I don't know what it's called. Hygge, I don't know. But, you know, I thought it was pretty and it could work. This isn't to say I won't pull other papers if I need to. I will probably always include white for my background because I love to do that for painting, using ink on things. This one is from a paper pad, a Vicky Bouton paper pad. I have no idea what the name of the paper pad is because she does not, American Crafts does not put the name of the collection on the paper pads. So, so that one, but I really thought the blue, I love aqua, I love teal blue, I love it. I think it'll work. We'll make it work just because I want to so bad. This orange could really work too. So we might have to fight, although I think I do have 2 pages of this, so I could include the second page if I really wanted to. I think that oranges and yellows could really work. Here's a pink dot that I pulled. I was looking at the pink in the tree and here, and just there's a lot of pinky orange accents on here. It's again from that paper pad from Vicky Boutin. Again, from that same paper pad, I pulled several. I pulled this one because it has craft, and that crafty brown color is something that seems to be very prominent in these stickers and in this collection, and then also because of the camera. And so there's a camera here. I thought that that worked with the icons. This one I just really liked. It's got blue, it's got craft, it's got a nice overlapping mixed media feel to it. I've never really worked on a page like this where it looks like a whole piece of paper before. So we could see what kind of fun stuff we make with that. I really don't know. You know, the green doesn't really work on with any of this. You might be able to say it's kind of like that green, but I wouldn't. I think it's more of an aqua. So, and then the last paper is from the Everlasting collection, Kaisercraft. I knew how to use this because it's got this lacy feel. It's got the craft feel to it, and I just felt like it worked really, really well with these, with the look and feel that she has in her collection. All right, so last little thing. That's the papers, but I'm not done. I pulled, because when you kill a kit with style, you pull not just papers and stickers, you pull all the stuff that you want to use, okay? So I talked about that one already. I have these, and they probably don't match in the color at all. They're from Frank Garcia, and it's called My Sweet. And that line was really very, I don't know, it had buttons and scissors, and it was kind of like sewing to me, and it had seamstress, and you know, it was just kind of fun. And it's got some pinks, and I mean, it doesn't really have many other colors that really go. Maybe some of the green could work, but maybe the butterfly, I don't know. I just thought because it had the scissors, and I might pull some ephemera that I have from somewhere for that too. I'm going to put these over. Hopefully they won't have a glare. The glare is kind of annoying. I did pull the sticker sheet from These Days. Again, trying to just make it work. I might have some of the phrase stickers. I don't really know where I put them. So I think they're still in my drawer, actually. And then I used one of these sleeves to hold my other ephemera that I pulled out. I did pull the trees and the little coffee mug from the ephemera for These Days because I knew that the rest of it wasn't really going to work. But I did feel like those worked. I pulled a few little journal cards, hoping that I can make these work. This one might not, but there are some plants, you know, so thought that was kind of sweet. Those were kind of fun. And then a few of my crafting, again, the colors, but couldn't leave out anything craft related when I have all these crafty related things. So, and of course this one says, it helps a little caffeine. I can't read what it says because I just can't read. But I didn't even know that there was a thing in here. I bought these before I even had my store, if you can believe it. All I need is a little caffeine and a lot of crafting. Yeah, that pretty much describes me. So, you know, I wish it wasn't teal, but I could definitely fuzzy cut that out if I really wanted to. I don't know if I really want to, but it has some buttons. I don't know if the colors are going to work, but I think it was really cute. Here's another coffee cup. From These Days. These are all the cut aparts that I pulled. I had I think from I'd Rather Be Crafting, which is an Echo Park collection. There's a cut apart sheet, and I went through a phase where I decided I had to cut apart all the cut aparts. So, you know, I don't know if these colors will really work, but I thought the phrases were really funny and cute, and maybe I'll make them work with paper without using the page ovens, because, you know, this is just fun. You know, I like to party, and I mean by party, I mean stay home in my PJs and do crafts. That's my favorite thing. Okay. I pulled the sticker sheet, the little puffy stickers from These Days, coffee cups, little puffy hearts, can't go wrong, little trees. I mean, kind of continue that. And then the last thing from this collection or kit that I pulled, I don't know what I'm going to use, but these are really pretty, and I like that they're black. They're kind of generic. So the Daydream titles, they don't have a color scheme. They're just kind of a black gray. So I think that they'll work, and I want to include them because I think they're good and they'll work. So, all right. And then I will mention very quickly, I did pull some ink because I thought it would be kind of, if you're going to pull everything, and I know I like to use ink, then I might as well pull some ink to go with my kit. Why not? You know, so then it's a complete kit, and I don't feel lost or stuck, and I know what colors I want to use. So I felt like these colors went pretty well. I may have to do a little bit of shopping at my store to find a few more colors, or maybe just to get my speckled egg in oxide, because I really like to have them all the same. So I thought these colors went pretty well with this collection. These are what I pulled: Tattered Rose, Crackling Campfire, Speckled Egg, Antique Linen, and Wild Honey, because there's that little darker yellow in there. I think I would like to pull a little bit darker blue, maybe Faded Jeans. I think I might even have Faded Jeans. I don't remember. Maybe like a walnut stain or something to pull in kind of a neutral brown to go with that craft color. So that's my kit for the month of June, and I hope that I can at least make a few pages. I know some of the people from How to Kill a Kit with Style were actually doing page kits. So there's very possibility that I will end up doing something like that, because that will help me get inspired and feel like it's easier to tackle than just having an entire pile of this many papers when I rarely ever use just like one paper. So, oh, thank you, Kay. I'm so glad that you liked it. Again, I just had so much fun pulling all this together, and it was kind of just like a little relaxing, just had YouTube on and just pulling some papers. So thank you so much for coming along. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you'll stay subscribed to my channel and see what else I have, and come back and see what kind of videos I make or what kind of layouts I create with this kit. So thanks so much, and have a wonderful Saturday. Bye.